Systems is able to track your exact location, and that means you'll get help almost immediately.
We'll get the XY coordinates, which the computer system will translate to an address accurate to within 150 to 200 feet.
The tracking system is only possible if you have a GPS-capable phone, so check with your carrier to make sure your mobile has the right technology. Where you're calling from will also depend on whether or not the RCC will receive your call.
If the cell phone tower that their call goes to has a view of a freeway, it'll go to CHP.
If you're in a situation where you're having trouble speaking, don't hang up. This way the system can track your whereabouts. For HCTV, I'm Lindsay Case.
Now, there is a plan to take more weight off the California Highway Patrol. A statewide system to automatically divert 911 calls made from freeways to the proper agencies should be in place in the next 6 years. With a slumping economy and hefty layoffs, finding employment can be daunting. But as HCTV reporter Sophia Pop tells us, there's a program that could make things easier for job seekers.
It is as simple as a click of a mouse, and it only takes 2 hours a day to start preparing you for a better occupation. It is called the Career Readiness Certificate Program, sponsored by El Camino Community College, and it's based on WorkKeys, a system that accurately measures a person's skills for the workplace.
This class is the one that's going to get them to the job market to make the money that they need to support their families and themselves.
I learned how to find information, how to apply math.
The first step is to set up an appointment to take a test that will measure your skills required for successful job performance. The 3 categories tested include math, reading, and locating information, and the criteria for the certificates are based on scores from 1 to 7. A score of 3 is a bronze certificate and can get you a job as a file clerk, child care worker, or housekeeper. A score of 4 is a silver certificate and qualifies you to work as an executive secretary, materials inspector, or sheet metal worker. And a score of 5 grants you a gold certificate, making you eligible to work as a computer programmer, electrician, or accountant, among others. With only 4 months into the program, this student is already seeing results.
Especially for the math program, I see a lot of improvement because I was so scared when I just started for the math. I don't like actually the math, but now I'm on level 5 in the math.
The Career Readiness Certificate Program also works in conjunction with 15 companies in the fields of technology, manufacturing, and retail. These companies refer prospective employees to the program who apply for a job but don't have the necessary skills to get hired. Joseph Mesa is seeing results and is already planning his next career step.
My primary goal is to finish and go to college.
A tutorial option called KeyTrain is available to help increase successful test scores.
It's a self-paced, internet-based system, and many of the students behind me are actually using KeyTrain right now.
Anyone who wants to join can benefit from the program that is free of charge, and it's offered throughout the entire South Bay area. I'm Sophia Pop, HCTV.
For more information on this program, call the El Camino College Business Training Center at 310-973-3143. Of course, you could also start your own business, and ECC can help you with that too. El Camino College's Small Business Development Center, or SBDC, is among the best of its kind in the nation. Here's the proof. The Development Center was recently selected to receive the United States Small Business Association's SBDC Excellence and Center Innovation Award. You're looking at the center's impressive website. The center was selected for the award because of its outstanding and convenient assistance to entrepreneurs and small business owners by providing them with services such as free or low-cost workshops and business counseling. To find out more information about El Camino College's Small Business Development Center, log on to www.southbaysbdc.org. Now that we've told you how adults can get their careers started, well, here's a program that helps teenagers find work. HCTV reporter Sophia Pop tells us more.
Arthur was happy to hear the good news.
They called me up when I was at school and they basically told me what was going on, and I said yeah, without no second guessing it.
At 17 years old, he recently landed his first job as a member of the Best Buy team in Hawthorne.
He was selected because he was just above and beyond from our expectations.
Arthur is an honor roll student and a graduate of the Workability Program.
The main goal of our program is to give students who have special needs transition services, which means give them a career, a job in the community.
The program is a joint effort between the Centinela Valley Union High School District and the California Department of Education and Rehabilitation. Through internships and the Workability Program's classes, students with disabilities learn the skills and qualities they need to land a job.
I make sure before they ever step into a door of a business that they feel confident and that they feel capable to tackle, even if it is the unknown. They've already have gone through exercises to build that self-esteem.
A lot of times they'll start out as, say in a market, they'll start as a bagger, and they end up doing so well, they just keep moving up and moving up.
Many big businesses like Best Buy offer full-time and part-time positions to these students.
They're a great asset to me, especially at this store, as well to Best Buys around.
For over 9 years, a lot of students have walked through these doors of Best Buy with dreams and ambitions that have come true thanks to the Workability Program, just like Arthur, who plans to go on to college and become an architect. For HCTV, I'm Sophia Pop reporting.
If you'd like to learn more about the program, you can email Susan Sklar at ssklar@mail.centinela.school.org. If you love working with kids and want to help make a difference in their lives, you might want to work as a substitute teacher. The Hawthorne School District has substitute teaching positions to fill. You can apply online at www.hawthorne.k12.ca.us. Click the Employment tab and then click Certificated Online Application. Or you can pick up an application at the district office located at 14120 South Hawthorne Boulevard. Applications must be turned in along with the following: a cover letter expressing your interest, your resume, school transcripts, now you must have a bachelor's degree, a copy of your CBEST card, and 3 letters of recommendation. For more information, call Lori Hughes at 310-676-2276, extension 3904. When we return, we take you to a class guaranteed to make you sweat. Stay tuned.
Where would I go if the world had no limits? If I could defy all boundaries? If I could ride the wind? Where would it take me? If all roads were open to me, where would I go? If I could fly, if I were free to move.
Mama, I played with Natalie today.
You did?
She's a girl at my school. She has pretty hair and I like her long hair. We played together, we talked together, and we were eating outside and bugs got on it. Gnats. They're just fly around and get on people's food. Then we killed all the bugs and then it was gone before we knowed it.
You're watching Hawthorne Community Television, Channel 22, quality programming for the city of Hawthorne.
Well, here's an idea for sophomores to raise money for their senior year activities. Hold a gaming competition. That's exactly what sophomores at the Hawthorne Math and Science Academy recently did. Students played Super Smash Brothers Melee to raise money for events they plan to hold during their senior year.
It's pretty crazy sometimes, but at the same time, it feels good that you're
making this happen. You're part of this. Students paid $2.50 each to participate. This is the second time this year they organized the event.
This is a purely student-run event, and we're just here to have fun, make some money, and enjoy ourselves.
More than $200 was raised at the competition. Now, to participate in the next video game event, log on to www.hawthornemsa.org. Well, statistics show that almost 60% of American adults are overweight. This alarming number is yet another sign that nutrition and exercise are more important than ever. Reporter Christina Pascucci recently went to the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center to see how locals stay fit, and what she found was not the typical exercise routine.
Exercise has been proven to relieve stress and lengthen life. Despite these obvious benefits, however, Americans are wary about hitting the gym. We make excuses to justify getting out of shape.
Our excuse for everything is no time. We don't have time to cook. We don't have time to do an exercise. And it's the reality. We don't have time to do that.
Ava Andres pushes her Aerotone class by making the exercise process enjoyable. Exercise classes like this one are an ideal way to get in shape because not only will you reap all of the benefits while working out, such as increased energy levels and increased confidence, but you're going to have a lot of fun while doing it.
The way she teaches her class, and she incorporates, you know, the aerobics, the weight training, and she also does dance moves. It just became fun.
The hardest part is making it to the class.
It's just a matter of your willpower and knowing that whatever problems you have, just leave it, put them aside for that moment and just come in. And once you start working out, you're going to say, wow, I'm glad I came in.
But Andres says anyone can do it.
We have people of 60-year-old, we have people of 20-year-old, we have people of 30-year-old. It's a big difference of age and lifestyles inside of the class. Then everybody came to the class with different levels of fitness.
And perhaps the biggest obstacle to overcome, one's own self-doubt.
Some people, they say, oh, no, I don't do exercise for 20 years. How I can go to the class? Then check yourself, test yourself, go around your block and see how good you're doing. And after you're doing 3 turns around your block, you're ready. It's not that difficult.
And Andres makes sure there are no excuses left. For HCTV, I'm Christina Pascucci.
For a complete schedule of classes at the Sports Center, log on to www.cityofhawthorne.com. The Aerotone class is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 6 to 7 p.m. Well, here's a chance for young ones to stay fit during the summer months. Registration has begun for the Hawthorne Youth Sports Clinics. Kids ages 5 to 14 can learn volleyball, soccer, or basketball. Parents can sign their kids up by going to the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center at 3851 West El Segundo Boulevard or the Hawthorne Memorial Center at 3901 West El Segundo Boulevard. All types of payment are accepted at the Memorial Center. Now remember, the Sports Center only takes cash or check. The clinics begin on June 30th and run till August 22nd. Each participant will need a signed parental permission form and athletic shoes. Most of the clinics cost $30. For more information, call the Sports Center at 310-349-1655 or the Recreation and Community Services Department at 310-349-1640. Well, round 1 of this event went so well that it's now time for round 2. Can you say bada bing, bada boom? The second annual Bocce Tournament and Italian Festival happens on June 14th at the Hawthorne Memorial Park from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. There will be plenty of pizza, pasta, sausages, and other Italian food, as well as music, cash, and prizes. The festival is organized by the West Los Angeles chapter of Unico, Sons of Italy Hollywood Lodge, Historic Italian Hall Foundation, Gold's Gym of Hawthorne, and the City of Hawthorne. For bocce registration or more information, call 310-349-2901 or 310-947-9292.